Okay, CATIA V5, this will be regarding multi-body features, divide. And as you can see, I have the following part over here. If I'm gonna click OK, this will be defined as following. So if I'm gonna select the first component, let's say that I wanna make this green, we're gonna see that the green part will now be the following. I'm also gonna hide over here the initial body. And the main advantage is that this will separate components into individual bodies. And I can go over here within Sketch 2. And in this case, this sketch is hidden, so I'm just going to reveal it. And using this line, I can define the cutting of the part. So if I'm just going to leave that, now I can exit the sketch over here. But as you can see, I don't have the button over here to leave the sketch. So let me just reset this really fast. So I'm just going to go within Tools, Customize. So Tools, Customize, not Options. And I'm going to reset the position of this one. And this is the default for Sketch. And we see that after the cut, we have the following parts. I'm not sure exactly why the sketch components were not within the original location, but this is also how you can easily reset CATIA. Now, in order to have this multi-body feature working, this will not be compatible with part design. You will need to use functional modeling part. As you can see over here, the main body will have a shell property. So let me just create a new part and let's see exactly how we can set this up. So within the X and Y plane, I'm just going to create over here a new sketch. And within the new sketch, I will draw the following hexagon over here. I will select one of the sides over here and I will make this horizontal. Let's add a diameter of 150 millimeters. And this will be the part for the shareable feature over here. So I'm going to go ahead and I will use shareable feature. And as you can see over here within a product body, this will create an additional body. Let's say that I want to extend this 50 millimeters. I'm going to click OK. And if you will expand this body one, you're going to see that this will actually have a shell properties applied. Now by default, it will not have any elements added. So I'm going to double click over here and let's say that the thickness of the wall will be 4 millimeters. And the faces to be removed will be the one on the back and the one on the top. And now it will look as following. Now I will create a new sketch. I'm going to select this plane, which is Y and Z in this case. And I'm just going to draw over here a line. Keep in mind that it's not important that this line will be overextended onto the profile like this. It will automatically cut the model over here, so it will automatically extend. And we're going to see exactly how that will work. Now, with the divide feature over here, we have the body to divide over here. This will be automatically selected as body 1 in this case. And for the dividing element, I will just select the sketch. As you can see, that line is extended on both sides. And if I'm going to click OK with keep both sides, this will be the output. You can also enable graphic properties to better view those. So let's say that I want divided body 3 to be green. We're going to see that that will actually be a different component. You can hide it and it will look as following. And keep in mind that this feature will be nested within the product tree over here under the less divide. Under the following solid functional set, we're going to have the divide 1. And underneath that, we're going to have nested the same sketch, in this case, sketch number 2. So in order to change the properties, you can just double click on this. And as you can see, we can also have undivided volumes for protected and coarse. If you are working with multiple bodies, you can go ahead and you can use those as well. But keep in mind that those will be influenced by protected feature areas. So it will actually take into account if those are protected or not. In my case, I don't have any protected elements in this case, so it will not do any changes. Now, the main advantage is that if you want to change the sketch that is being used over here for the cut, this will be sketch 2. If I'm just going to double click on this, you see that by default, this is hidden. So you'll need to highlight that. And after that, you can go and edit Let's say that I want to have this cut at an angle, so I'm just going to delete the vertical line over here, and I will draw the following line. Again, keep in mind that this will be extended, so the cut will be propagated, and as you can see, this is the new cut. Since I also change over here the color, those will be automatically added, and this is the part that has been splitted over here. And again, the main advantage is that you can easily go ahead and you can change those just by using a simple line in this case. If I'm going to delete the line and I will create a different profile, let's say that in this case I will create 3-point arc. Let's just take a look at what will happen with a 3-point arc as a divided element. As you can see, it will work, and this will be the cutted section. If I'm going to hide the top section, we're going to have the one over here on the bottom. So this is why this feature is really powerful, because we can easily divide components, in this case part bodies, using sketches over here. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this kind of content. You're going to find additional CATIA V5 tips and tricks. Over here on the left, you will have a playlist with over 400 videos. And if you enjoy this kind of content, you can consider to subscribe. You're going to find the button over here on the right. So that's it. Thanks for watching.